When setting up your toddler's toy shelf, consider the following so that you can create the optimal learning experience for your child, all while they are having fun. My name is Leslie. I have a degree in Child and Family Studies with an emphasis in child life, and I've been working with children in just so many different areas and capacities for 14 years. And most recently, I have been working in the Montessori classroom for 8 years. And so today I share with my teacher experience along with my mama heart. The first thing you should consider is the type of shelf that you will have available for your toddler. Now, there's a variety of shelves out there. I have one that is just open. There's also some that have different compartments, kind of like cubbies. Work with what you have. Everyone has a different space and everyone has a different way of styling and decorating their rooms. So there really isn't a right or wrong. But what you do want to consider when you're looking for the type of shelf is the height. You want to make sure that you are looking for a shelf that is low enough so that your toddler can independently access their toys. The next thing you want to consider is the amount of toys that you have on the shelf. Now, remember that at this age, simplicity is key. Toddlers thrive on order. They are in this sensitive period for order. And by having less toys on your shelf or having a limited number of toys, you are going to be fulfilling that inner need for order. Now, this is also going to help with cleanup. The less things you have out, the less you need to clean up. And it'll make it really easy and simple for your toddler to learn how to pack away and how to clean up. It will be less overwhelming and less stressful for both you and for your toddler. So having a limited number of toys has a variety of benefits. When you provide limited number of toys, you're also giving your toddler the opportunity to extract maximum value from each toy. Now, this shelf here is my daughter's toy shelf that is located in her bedroom. Now here we only have 6 toys and she is currently 23 months. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this toy here. Now the intention of this toy is to give her the opportunity to refine her motor skills. And so by taking the flowers, she's using her pincer grip there and placing them into these slots. She is using her fingers. She's strengthening the muscle of her fingers. It's also hand-eye coordination. But if we take this further, we are using this for colors. We're learning colors. We're bilingual family, so we're doing in English, purple, morado, yellow, amarillo, white, blanco. So we're learning all about colors with this simple toy. She is also retrieving things from the environment that correspond to each color. We're also using it as a math activity. We're counting all the different flowers. We are counting the petals on the flowers. We're counting the stems. And this is also a rich sensory experience for her as she is touching it, and we're talking about, oh, this is felt, and this is hard, and this is soft, and this is a rough material. So as you can see, this simple toy has many different learning opportunities. And so when we limit the number of toys that we have available, your child can truly use the toys in many different ways. And the same goes with all of these. This here is a little opening and closing activity where she opens and she closes the box in here. She also has her little pictures. We have family pictures, and she has some little fragile objects. And so she's using this one activity or this one toy in many different ways. You might be asking yourself, so what kind of toys, what type of toys should I be using? Now, I will link down below some blog posts where I talk more about toys and that are age appropriate for your toddler. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. But so much really depends on your child. Remember to follow your child's lead. If your child is interested in puzzles, maybe you want to place a puzzle on their shelf. If your child is interested in counting, then you can do counting activities, fine motor skill development, pincer grip development. So much is going to depend on your child. So the type of toy that you have is probably more important. And so the type of toy that I highly recommend is something that is made of natural wood. Now, plastic is not bad at all. We have plastic in our household in different areas, and we even have some plastic toys. There's nothing wrong with it, absolutely nothing wrong. But if you are creating a learning opportunity, a learning space with intention, then you want to consider something that is wooden, because it has more weight to it, right? This can actually get damaged, right? So if you scratch the paint on this little box here, there's going to be that natural consequence. And so it gives your child these indirect learning opportunities. So it's heavier in weight. It's a real texture. So wood, like this one here, this is what wood feels like. This is a block of wood here. And do you hear it? Is it hollow? Is it not hollow? I can knock it and it sounds different. This is a real wooden block here. So you're giving your child these indirect learning opportunities when you are providing them with toys that are made out of wood. Now, if you have a Montessori household, I know a lot of toys are often, the reason why people think a toy is Montessori is because it's wooden. And while that is important, there are many reasons why a toy can be Montessori or not. When thinking of a toy shelf, make sure that you are also thinking of safety. Super important, of course. So make sure that you are attaching your toy shelf to the wall and mounting it on there, so that if your child happens to pull themselves up on there, or if they climb on the toy shelf, which of course can happen because toddlers are toddlers, then you know that it is safe for them to really maneuver it and handle the shelf and all of the toys that are on the shelf. When setting up your toddler toy shelf, make sure that you are involving them. Now, this is something that can often be overlooked as adults and parents. We want to be quick and fast and we want to set it up for them. But what better way of knowing what toys to set up than by allowing your child to choose the toys they have on their shelf. So if you have like a toy organizing system, or if you have a big bin where you keep all of the toys and you store them away for some time and rotate them, or whatever it is that you do, have them choose out the type of toys that you have out. Let them set it up so that they know how to put the toys back when it's time to clean up. This is going to bring the opportunity to really empower your toddler. This is a big part of a toddlerhood. They want to do things on their own. They want to feel involved. They want to feel like they are doing and contributing to their home community. And so this is the perfect way of being able to fulfill that innate need for involvement with your toddler. The next thing you might want to consider is, where are you placing your shelf? Now, every home is very different, very unique. We all have different spaces. We all have different shelves and different toys. So find a place that is going to work for you. Perhaps you want to have it in near the kitchen where you can see your child play while you're cooking and you're doing things in the kitchen. Maybe you have some space in your living room. In my household, we don't have a big apartment here, and so I have one toy shelf in her bedroom, and the reason for that is so that she can engage in independent play when she wakes up in the morning. And we have a small toy shelf with, I think, only 4 toys in the living room, and that's it. So in total, my daughter has about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She has 10 toys laying around in the house. Books and art materials don't count as toys for us here in our household, so she has a whole different little area for that stuff. But That always do what works for you. Set up the shelf in a safe place where it works for you and for your child. And that's what I have here for you today. Remember that parenting is no easy task, but I am happy to share tips and ideas with you on how to make your life as a parent a lot smoother and how you can truly thrive as a parent in a very simple and easy way. Don't forget to subscribe and follow my family's journey on Instagram. I'll leave some affiliate links down below so that you can check out some of the toys that I have here for my 23-month-old. Thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Adios.